guys, how's everybody doing out there? My name is Free and you're watching Budget with Free, and today I am so excited. I have been very busy working on some new things for my Etsy shop because I know a lot of stuff has sold and I just want to get it restocked with stuff. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So if this is a video that sounds like something you want to watch, then please stick around, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and other than that, let's get started. So I want to start off by saying that the majority of, I've been crafting a lot, so my desk is a mess, but the majority of my products are requests that people make from, with me. They'll message me and ask me, and I'll be like, sure, let me figure it out, and I'll send you a picture of what I come up with. That's kind of how most of these sell. Obviously with the exception of my pens, which are pretty self-explanatory, but let's start with the pens. So as you guys know, my biggest seller in my shop is the glitter pens. I make them to order, so it's not like I have a ton sitting around, because then I started out like that. I made a bunch. Y'all picked colors that I didn't make, so I had to remake them, and I have a bunch of pens now that have not sold. So I don't make them in bulk anymore because it's a waste of my product and my time. But one thing I will be starting to do is adding the option to be able to add a name or a channel name with vinyl, and then I would epoxy over that vinyl so that it won't come off. It'll be embedded into the pen. So that's something I'm just gonna add basically an option on my current listing that I have in Etsy. So that's the one thing that I wanted to share with the pens. The other thing I wanted to share is I am going to be offering with the pens. It's going to be 2 sets. Those are not going to be in the shop right away. They'll be added probably over the next week or so, and I'm not going to overstock them, so I may only make a couple sets of each, and as they sell I'll make more. But the first set's going to be a 4-pen set, and it's going to be red, green, blue, and black. The black, let me show you. I know some of you guys wanted black pens and I couldn't get the color how I liked, but somebody had told me in one of the forums I'm in to add a little silver flake to the black. Hopefully that's showing up good. And that helps the glitter effect on the pen. So that's what it'll look like. The black pen will have the little bit of silver flake in it. So like I said, you'll have a red, a green, a blue, and black. The color ink will be red, green, blue, and black. The other pen set I'm gonna have is the pink, the green, the blue, and the purple, which I did give, if you look back at my giveaway videos, I did give out 2 sets to 2 winners for my 500 subscriber, and that set was the pink, the green, the blue, and the purple, and the ink was pink, green, blue, and purple. So that's what I will have in my shop, those 2 sets. It'll be sold as a 4-pack only, because I don't want to start to get into individual inks, and it's just too much. So I will only sell those as a 4-pack. And if you want to customize those, you could as well. I'll have that option. Okay, so that's it with the pens. Also with the pens, most of you have seen, I do have these boxes that I'm shipping in now, the pen boxes. So if you wanted to buy one as a gift for, let's say, a teacher or something, for Teacher Appreciation Day with their name on it or whatever you want to do, they will come in these nice pen boxes. Just wanted to add that. All right. The other thing is, like I said, the majority of you, when you do order from my shop, it's a lot of custom orders. And I just want to let you know, if you think it, please do not hesitate to ask me. The worst I could say is, oh, I can't create that. But if you never ask, you never know. Here's one that's a special order for somebody. She's not here on YouTube. She's a supporter of a lot of our channels. I know she reached out to me and said she had heard about me on the Mom Life. So I just wanted to show you. So she had messaged me and said, can you make me a money binder with a sea turtle? I said, yeah, let me figure it out, see what I can come up with. So I came up with this one for her. It just has, I found an image on Etsy that I was able to buy and use, which was the sea turtle. I added some shells that I had here in my house into the epoxy, and I was able to make this really cute turtle binder for her. So my whole point being is, if you think it and you want it, ask me. I can always try and create it, and I always will try. So something to keep in mind. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is go through some of the binders that I have created. I'm only showing, I'm not putting them all together yet. I keep them all separated and very well protected until I sell them, and then I put them together with the envelopes and everything. So I'm just gonna go through them, and that way you can kind of get an idea of what it really looks like, because sometimes on Etsy it's hard to see. So this is the first one. It's a cherry blossom. Hopefully you can see it. It is raised, so the cherry blossoms do stick up, but it is resined in, so it's not going anywhere. So obviously it comes with the front and the back. You will get, like in here, you'll get the 6 envelopes. There is an option in my shop under the listing for you to customize the envelopes if that's what you need. I find most people don't get them customized because they have the ability to do labels. So, but if you don't, that is an option for you. So cherry blossom, it's got a leaf in here. It's almost like a clearish color with some glitter detail in it. That's the first one. This next one is, it's just a flower embedded into the resin, like a reddish pink flower with some smaller little detail in here, a leaf, and then the backing. And this is almost like a purple. This one, remember, each one of these pieces is pretty much one of a kind. You know, when I bought this cherry blossom set, I was able to buy a sheet of these, but I can tell you this is my last one that I have. So when it's gone, and this will be the only option available in this one, is the one I made up. Same thing with these. Although I have dried flowers, if you don't like this color, I have different dried flowers, maybe not the exact same ones, but just ask me and I'll give you some options that I have. This next one is just some, they're like raised poofy, these aren't real flowers, in a like clearish white glitter. Hopefully you can see that. So these are going to be slightly raised. This one I do have some more of these stickers. These are like puffy. So if you wanted this in a different color, I might be able to accommodate that. but I just thought it looked pretty in this color because it pops off the red. This is another one I did. So this is more like abstract type art. This one's in a purple, and there's some, don't know if you can see it or if it shows up, but there's some dark blues in here. There's some bronze in here, and different hues of purple. And then this will also have a backing to it. Probably a purple backing is what I'm thinking of doing with this one. Same thing with this one. So this one is a more of an abstract type piece, and it's got reds, pinks, orange, yellows, all different colors. So this one will also come with the backing. That's what the other side looks like. This one came through, it's a blue. So this is the back side of the piece. So you'll see it's got blues, greens, and golds. And actually you could always make this side, if you do it this way, you could do this as your front, that is your back if you don't want that much gold. Or if you like the gold with the blue, you could, then this could be the front side of your binder with the blue behind it. So these are the notebooks. Like I said, I don't put them together until they sell, and then I package them up and put them together. But as I mentioned, each of these will come with a front, a matching back. You'll get 6 envelopes in them. Now, I do want to say, if you like one of these and you say, I don't need a binder, you can always make these a notebook as well. So I also have, that is an option in the listing. So instead of envelopes, you can request paper in it. And I would put paper in the binder. See, that's how it would fit. It wouldn't be that much paper though. Ooh. So it would just be like one of these sections here. It's like split into sections. So if that's your thing, you can always do that. You can do this. Hold on, let me just pull these out so that you have a better idea. Okay. So this is how it would look with the rings on it, obviously. And then it would just be a paper-filled notebook. You could always do this smaller notebook with one of, I'm just gonna use, like with a pen that's got their name on it, as a gift to somebody, if you don't want to do the whole big notebook. So that's just an option. Also, as an option on any of my binders or notebooks, assuming I'm able to and there's room, I can always put initials. I can put, maybe not on one like this where there's so much going on, but I can certainly do vinyl lettering on here if there's something that you like, or your logo. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so that is it for the new, these are the, where's my notes? Oh. So these are the A6 size. So these would be the ones that fit your cash. Let me put this one away now. That's gotta be shipped. Okay, so let's move these. Also, in the A6 size, I know you guys saw I premiered it on my last cash stuffing video or savings challenge video, was the Mom's Emergency Stash, which is this one. I can do this one in blue, pink, gold, white, silver, red, yellow. I'll have different options. Basically, any of the glitter colors I have, I can make one of these up. So this is embedded into the vinyl. I do it in 2 layers. So I do a first layer of vinyl. I put the vinyl. I do the first layer of epoxy. I put the vinyl down. I glitter the pieces I want to glitter around it. And then I do another layer over the top. And then it's got the clear back. So this is the pink one. So remember, this would be put together with the envelopes and everything when I make them up. And then I have a generic one, which is, if you can see, it's just got like emergency items. You've got medicine, looks like a hospital, an umbrella, bills. So this one doesn't say Mom's Emergency Cash, it just says Emergency Stash. And again, this can be duplicated in any color as well. In each item, in each binder, remember these are A6 size, you will get, you're not going to get the money because this is my binder, but you're going to get an emergency savings card, so you can make each umbrella whatever amount you want. It is a thicker paper, so it's not flimsy paper. For each envelope that matches the card, you will get the envelope labeled. So this one says Emergency Savings to match the card. The second one is my 1 month ahead. So I do have this in my Etsy shop. You can buy these by themselves. It comes on a sheet and then you can cut them to size. All I've done here is cut them already for you. They are on a thick cardstock paper. It's a thicker paper. This one happens to be for electricity. And you'll see it will be labeled. This next one is for mortgage/rent. In my case, as if you watch my channel, you'll know that this is for my mom's maintenance fees. The next one is cable and internet. And remember, all of these, you're going to be able to label your own in here. So you write in how much your bill is and then divide it by the number of icons, and that's how much each of your icons would be. My next one is auto payment. So you'll see here with the cars. And next one is water. Right there. And then everything else that I don't want 50 envelopes for, so I just put it in here, would go into this one. So this is what a complete binder would look like for the emergency stash listing. Obviously, again, does not come with money. I just want to emphasize that. But if you don't want the whole binder set, remember you can always buy these sheets. They're already made out on my Etsy shop. I have 2 listings. One is for if you're using a regular, you want it all on one sheet and you're using a bigger paper. One is if you like your challenges in the small envelopes and you can cut them to size. So you just pick which one you need. There was something that came in my head to say, and I totally forgot to mention it. Oh well, hopefully it'll come back to me. So anyway, that's this one. Oh, I know what it was. So when you get my binders, if you get them with the envelopes inside of them. So the way I do them is you're gonna get always 3 going one way. So the zipper zips this way and then back. And then the next 3, you're gonna get going the opposite way. And then in this case, there's 7 envelopes. So this 7th envelope is going the opposite because I do only every 3. The reason I do this is when you have a bunch going the same way, because it's thicker on one end, your binder would it would curve funny, it would look funny, it would just be too bulky. So I do it, so I split it up, so that way it stays nice and small, and it doesn't look all bulky on one side. And then what happens is, because this is epoxy, it can tend to bend, and then you end up with a warped piece of epoxy. Now I will say one good thing about epoxy is when you lay it back down, epoxy tends to form fit to anything it's against, so it will lay right back flat again. But I just wanted to explain why I do them off every other, and that's why. Okay, and then I know most of you guys have seen, this one is already listed, it's been listed. This is my yellow notebook. I wanted to just make sure you saw how it comes packaged to you. So there you have the notebook cover, and then a pouch envelope to go in here, and then notebook filler paper. I have lined and I have unlined paper. I would probably just ask you what you prefer. So this one's already in my shop. You can also get these binders. If you don't want them as a notebook, you could do what, I know there's a few of you out there, I use it for, like mine just has envelopes in it. Let me see. So this is mine that you sometimes see me take out on my channel, and it's just like a beachy type scene. And I have some paper in the front and the rest are envelopes. So I use this one for my investing one, and I have all my $1 a days that I got from Mommy Trader already in here. So I use the envelopes, really. Some of you I know Erica at Black and Blue, she uses the larger envelopes. These are A5s. So that's an option for you. Even if I don't have very many of these made up in my shop, I was focusing on the A6 size for this launch, but I will be adding more. I did this pretty green. It's like a greenish yellow with some silver in it. I just need to make the backing for this, and then this will be listed up in my shop. But if you see something that you want, or I can think of something that you'd like me to make, just ask me. Like I said, I will always try, and worst thing I could say is no. So again, with the notebooks, you have the option of the envelopes or the paper. Or I can work with you if you think of something else you need. So okay, and let me just make sure I got everything. And there's one last thing. I think that's everything. What you all have been waiting for, I'm sure, is the cash trays. I'm finally ready to launch them. So let me get these in an order that I can properly explain these to you. Okay. So I do make these cash trays. They do take a long time because each piece is done separately on its own, and the base is done separately. So I'm going to go over the options that will be listed in the shop, so that way you can get an idea of what I have as far as color options for you. So the first thing I'm going to go through is the flakes that are available. So this one is like a copperish rose gold, more like a copper, I think. Then we have the blue flake, gold flake. Hands and Bands is probably like, no, nobody else could have gold flake. Red flake, purple flake, and silver. So those are the flakes I have available. Then for solid colors, I am gonna have, there's a couple extra colors that I am gonna add that I don't have to show, but to show I have purple. This is a pink. This is a really, it matches this color, the rosy gold or whatever you want to call it. And then blue. I'm also probably going to have a red, a white, a yellow is what I'm thinking. I do need to buy a couple additional paints for my solid colors. Then we get into the glitter colors, and there are a lot of them. Okay, so we have the black with the silver flakes embedded in them. This is a clear with like a white glitter, green glitter, red glitter, a pink glitter, silver, gold. This is like a bluish silver, and then this is the rose gold glitter. So these are all glitter options that are available. So now let me explain how you can order this. So like I had somebody that messaged me the other day and said her color theme is purple and teal. So I created this one for her. I'm still not done with it. Obviously, like I told you, I have to make it in pieces. So this is half done, but you'll see she picked the purple base. So it's just a purple. I did add some purple glitter to it to make it pop a little bit. And then the teal inserts with some, I did these with glitter. So there's, you can combine them, I guess is what I'm saying. So do like, let's see. So if you wanted to do, you could do one of the glitters as a base. So you, let's say your Veronica at 40, what is her channel name? I should know this, 40 Plus Life. I was gonna say it. Okay, so let's say your Veronica and your colors are red and silver and black. You could do a red base, like red on the bottom, and then you could do the black glitter inserts, so it would kind of look like that. Or you could do black base with the silver. Anyway, the combinations are endless. You could do all one color, like I did this one. This one I made is all one color. It's all that like turquoise color, if you don't want to get into mixing colors. I also did, you guys have seen this one on my channel, but this is my red glitter one. It's all one color, and they look perfectly fine all one color. I'm just giving you options. You could do the gold, the purple base with the purple flake. You could do the same thing with the blue flake with the blue solid base. You could do the gold base with the foiled insert. So obviously I don't pre-make these because, as you can see, it's done in pieces, and each piece, each one of these has to dry for 24 hours. I do make 3 at a time. I'm working on getting more molds so I can make more at a time. So you can imagine it could take up to a week to make these. So for me to have 20 cash trays in all these different colors laying around would be stupid. It would be a waste of product and time. So I will make these up as they're ordered. So as you can see, there are a lot of color combinations. If you're not sure, like I said, I had that person reach out to me and say, hey, these are my colors, what do you suggest? And I gave her options and I sent her pictures of what she could do. She loved it. So if you can't figure out what you want, tell me what your favorite colors are. Tell me what your channel colors are, and I will come up with some options for you. And I can always do a special order listing up in the Etsy shop. So that is what I have for you guys today. Like I said, favorite my shop, and that way when I do put new products in, you will be notified. I also sell, besides the notebooks and the cash trays and the pens, I also sell bookmarks. I sell tumblers, and I think that's it for now. You never know what else I come up with. So the biggest takeaway here is, if there's something you want, ask me. I can make it. I mean, look, I made this for myself. This is my dollar savings jar that I keep my dollar bills in. Again, if you ask me, I'll try and make it, or I'll tell you I cannot make it. But it's better to ask and know than not know. So anyways, I hope you guys loved everything that I've worked on and I've created for you guys. Leave me some messages in the comments and let me know what y'all think. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can always message me through Etsy and I will get back to you right away. Or you can leave me a comment, or you can message me on Instagram, which is also Budget with Free. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys right now. And and one other thing is, you guys know I make the $1,000 paper placeholders. Those are already in my shop. They've been in my shop for a while. I'm going to be adding $100 too. So I didn't even show that, but that will be going up in my shop as well. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye.